Hello guys, I don't know what's going on in this game. What is this? Fancy freaking thing. This stuff. Excuse me, miss.
They take the victory, 56-55 in their third set and win the match.
Come chill.
Welcome to the Chateau de Versailles, the historic setting for the equestrian sports of these Olympic Games. Today is the cross-country phase of the eventing competition, and one suspects that the original architect of the Grand Palace, Louis Lebeau, would have been quite proud of the tricky but fair course that has been constructed within these magnificent grounds, with 10 horse and rider, and all in front of an incredible crowd of 40,000 people. Great Britain and Laura Collett leading the team and individual standings at the start of the day. First up for Team GB, Tokyo team gold medalist Tom McEwen aboard JL Dublin.
Tom, ordinarily just drifted out.
I've seen other people play this.
The road forward to Fantastic. Just got to be quickly away from the fences because it's one of the places when you've got trees in the way that you just have to give the horses a chance to see where
I've played this multiple times, so I know what I'm doing. It looks like blacking.
Oh, Tom was brilliant through there.
And just one fence left. He's driving and pushing. He doesn't want a time penalty.
Just got to respect the last.
Yeah,
He's
no.
got to run up a little bit of a slope towards the last fence. Just slowed up, just Dublin, and he's going to make the time. That is a great start for the British team.
Tom, I saw your face and a little punch of the air as you came back in under the time. Just talk me through how you felt at that moment.
What's that?
Yeah, that's not too
Hey, what's that? That hand over there.
Actually had a bit of work and action to really get these lines accomplished. And yeah, a bit of
I do not move.
Next out for GB was the overnight leader in the individual event, Laura Collett.
Establishing a rhythm in the early stages.
Turn it down. It looks his hair.
Maintain focus.
Laura flapping her arms, getting to make sure that she gets that
guys
distance
probably
of
don't
the
hear
4
me.
strides.
Okie dokie.
Time is
Let's
important
waddle
here as
over
well
there
because
because I see
he
some
only
nut
has
box over
0.3 of a
there.
penalty in hand.
Can't move. What was that?
Quite a tight turn that you must ride forward. Get the 3 strides. He did. Decided to go for that left-hand corner. Sits up. Which route are the British team going to take? Yes, the same as Tom McEwen. Off that big drop, 3 strides, down over that first narrow, and over the second one. Laura absolutely sitting there in balance, giving him a pat. Very careful round that corner for a big horse. Super from Laura Collett.
What's that?
She needs to be home in 9:02 to not incur any time penalties. Remember, she only has 0.3 of a penalty in hand of Mickey Young. She's not going to make it. Oh, just 0.8 of a time penalty for Laura Collett. A brilliant, clear jumping cross-country round. She remains in the lead.
We're here as a team and we all want
the best for each other and the best for the team, and no one wants to let the side down, and we'll go out now and cheer Ros home, and hopefully she can just go and do what she does best, and be a cool cucumber and go and show the world how amazing Walter is, and then full focus on tomorrow.
And the final British rider to
How
go
do you
on the
open it?
cross-country course, the world number 1, competing at the Olympics for the first time, Ros Canter.
Why no
Needs to make
open?
sure this round now
It's
is
no
error-free
opening.
aboard Lordship's Grappolo.
Don't get a long run up to this. There's a bit of daylight underneath. This fence is moving well. The 4 strides is very there in front of them. Great. Well, looking really in tune. She has every belief in her training system that these horses know exactly what's coming up. Time so far. Time she's got to do it 9:02. Right close to that flag.
Final fence to jump. Leader Big, I take Fraternity is the name of the fence. Infection from Ros Canter for Great Britain and the defending champions move tantalisingly closer to that gold medal.
I think Walter was born to perform, so he's very, very settled in with the crowd. Even in the dressage yesterday, he was happy to stop
Good
and scratch on
picture.
his way out and kind of wave and just say,
Take it.
yeah, I know you're all here for me. For me, it's probably not my strongest phase. I have to work a bit harder, but that's why I've got such a great teammate in Walter.
So Great Britain lead the team standings by 4.7 penalty points ahead of France, with Japan back in third. Meanwhile, Germany's Mickey Young, with a flawless performance, is ahead of Laura Collett in the individual standings, with Chris Burton from Australia back in third. An incredible day of drama has come to conclusion here at the Chateau de Versailles. Great Britain's lead over France is now a bit tighter than looked likely at one stage after Ros Canter picked up those 15 penalty points, but they remain in pole position to defend the crown that they won in Tokyo 3 years ago.
We're going to chat to Rishi in a bit, but did you know at the top of the stat of the day,
Sarah.
top 20 eventers in the world, 10 of them are British. So we've got strength and depth in there.
So much strength and depth, and listen, it's day 3. We're looking for that gold. There's a very good chance that it could come here. But listen, also, how stunning is the Palace of Versailles?
Amazing.
You know, I'm no stranger to a royal palace, so
Sorry.
love a bit of that. But honestly, the grounds are absolutely stunning. Versailles sort of sits out the side. The velodrome's fairly close to that as well, so there's quite a lot of events happening on that side of Paris. Rishi is there for us this morning. As I say, the show jumping is still to come. He's joined by 3-time Olympic eventing medalist Tina Cook. Rishi, it's day 3. Team GB still looking for that first gold. Should we be getting excited for this one?
Well, we're trying to keep our feet on the ground for the moment, JJ. As you said, Tina alongside me. There's a lot to chat about ahead of the final phase of the eventing and the show jumping starting very soon. Tina, the big talking point yesterday, as we all sit here hoping for good news for Great Britain today, is Ros Canter's 15 penalty points, which puts our lead over France in the team competition in a rather more precarious position than it once looked. Talk me through what happened, because it was quite a confusing day.
There was a lot going on yesterday. The British team came here as favourites. They put in fabulous performances cross country. Yeah, there were some flags going down on various fences because the horses have got to jump between the flags. And then after Ros Canter had finished, 15 penalties came up. The grand jury had deemed the 3 members that she had knocked the flag down and not jumped the fence correctly, which then obviously has massively reduced the British team's lead and put a huge amount of pressure on them today. Yes, gold is still possible, but it's made it all so much closer.
Now, the British team appealed that decision. That appeal lasted about 6 hours before it was confirmed at the end that she has to keep that 15 penalty points. What would that have done to the team? What sort of mood would there be? Are they able to put that behind them and operate at the professional level today that they need to?
Yeah, they would have to. We have Dickie Wagood, who's our chef to keep that runs the team. He deals with all that side of the competition. The riders, of course, they'll be frustrated because they felt they had the gold in the bag, nearly. Now it's a very different kettle of fish. They've got to go out there, jump clear round. They've got pressure of France behind them coming up. Of course it's frustrating, but everybody is professional and you have to deal with today.
Roscan's obviously the world #1, so I'm sure she can put her black belt in the right space for today. Let's talk about one
Alright,
positive
now we're eating now,
from the
guys.
dressage that took place here a couple of days ago. Laura Collett, an Olympic record scorer aboard London 52. That was quite a magnificent test that she did. And all the way through, I presume you were commentating it, you must have felt that we were watching something special.
Yeah, you know that they had the capabilities of leading the dressage here, but it was just perfection all the way through, harmonious. Laura is fantastic at the dressage. Actually, all our three teammates were very, very good, but Laura just nailed it on the day and just a smile on her face, and it just got her off to a great start.
So Laura won Team Gold in Tokyo, so did Tom McEwen, who's also in the team today. Ros, she was a reserve rider but in Tokyo, but she's obviously here now getting their first taste of Olympic competition. Can they do it? Can they hold off the French this afternoon?
I believe they will. I think for the French riders, there's huge amounts of pressure on them here, with the French crowd supporting and cheering them. But our British guys, they have proved year in, year out that they can nail some fantastic results. In badminton, they've won world championships, they've won Olympic medals. They'll just go in there and just think each fence needs to be jumped. Get on with it. I have ultimate faith. But it's going to be exciting.
It is going to be exciting because it's very close between France and Britain. Almost as close as Tina and I are in the mix zone here at the Chateau de Versailles. But fingers crossed, we don't jinx it. We might be able to celebrate the gold medal today.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Rishi. Thank you, Tina. And of course, fingers crossed for the eventing team that they will be heading out live to Versailles for that show jumping at around midday. But to the hockey next, and a reminder of last night's dramatic result for Team GB's men in their second match against South Africa. They had to come for the home twice. And with 2 minutes to go, at 2-1 down, it needed this bit of skill from Rupert Shipley to rescue a point at the Yves de Manoir Stadium. It finished 2-2 there, and their next opponents will be the world #1s, the Netherlands, tomorrow. That will be a big, big game. We'll bring you that match right here on BBC One. Over in Group A, Irish men will join it in the second quarter. Your commentators are Simon Mason and Kate Richardson-Walsh.
Back underway, set pass for Australia once again, drops back out to Dawson. Just trying to create it, the story of the sacrifices he's made have been widely publicised across the press, how he has got himself to this point. Harvey out on the left-hand side under a little bit of pressure, thinks about going one-on-one, just a little bit of an in and out, and finally does the third pirouette, takes it past his immediate opponent, nothing that Matt Nelson could do. There's the overhead, Ogilvy makes the lead. Now to the right-hand side, that long diagonal lead, so difficult to cope with from a midfield defensive position. Ireland push back into the bottom corner, trying to work their way out of tight spaces. Forced back, Murray. Little drop ball backwards again. They're trying to work tight triangles. Ireland under so much pressure.
Brilliant from Ireland. Not easy down there with all that Australian pressure, but just trying to just be patient, keep the ball in a strong position, going backwards to go forwards again very quickly.
O'Donoghue plays the ball in to Darrell Walsh, picks and rolls out. Now comes the Australian press cross on the right-hand side. Ogilvy still doing the running, however, trying to put pressure on Cross as he bursts forward, but it's 1-on-3 as Govers fouls.
Good, real strong carry into midfield. Try if they can release that ball before they get into those areas. Who would be a coach, eh?
How do you answer so many questions that are posed by you over the course of just 4 quarters, never mind coaching life in general. Yeah, as you're saying, Kate, you can see that as Cross carried that ball in, he's running into 3 opponents' shirts. You kind of want to just feel that pressure coming on you, and then as it just starts to step, you then want to pop it into the space behind, really, don't you?
Yeah, ideally just making that overload count, because if there's three players around you, there's going to be an overload somewhere else. So easier said than done, because Australia are very good at sending you into little pockets.
Ireland
keep possession in one of those little pockets. McKee floats it out across down the right side. Now they have two on one space. He gives it to baseline. Does indeed. Ireland into the baseline. Pull back, opportunity off the back foot. Shot. Defensive touch in front. Ireland getting on the goalkeeper. Charter scrambling as Ireland get their first meaningful circle entry in a shot, but then Govers chucks it up and over and long, but it's too long on the release. Ireland, however, opportunity, first one in the circle.
Yeah, again, down the left foot on that defensive left-hand side for Australia.
Brown once again, there's the box cross doing huge leg work down the right-hand side. He strikes it under his arm to try and change the angles.
Yeah, I think that cross, trying to be direct, he's probably exhausted from this effort here. Dribble down the base and a really good shot on the back space. Brilliant from Charlton. Goal just stays big, allows the ball off of him.
Australia still trying to get that away. You can see the collision. Murray running straight over the top. And his teammate Willett, no sympathy from him. He just ran and got the ball and tried to get a free hit.
Yeah, Australia here just in their platform.